coffee beans! How's it brewing? Today I have a surprise video for you! Ayesha and I did a collaboration featuring this month's Sophie and Toffee Elves box. We each fell in love with the lampshade mold, so we challenged each other to create something with specific colors. Ayesha's posting her video today too, so I'll put a link to her video at the end of this one and in the description. Hers is absolutely gorgeous, so make sure you check it out. You don't want to miss the glittery goodness. Today I'm using Sophie and Toffee's 1-to-1 epoxy resin, their color jewelry LED resin in red, yellow, and purple, their black and gold 3D colored UV resin, some plain acrylic paint, and Sophie and Toffee's exclusive lampshade mold. All of these except the paint are from the April Sophie and Toffee Elves box that was all stained glass themed. You can watch my unboxing and my first 2 projects from that box by following the link in the iCard or in the description. Plus, I have a link below that'll get you 10% off some items in the Sophie and Toffee store, so make sure you check it out. I mixed the 2-part resin together for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I poured it super slow into the mold. I tried to pour it as slow as I could so I could avoid some bubbles, but I ended up getting bubbles anyway. Ayesha and I agreed that Instagram plays a huge role in our lives. It allows us to share what we're working on, but also to build friendships and a sense of community with all of you. So we decided to theme our lampshades after Instagram's colors. And it just so happens that Instagram has the best colors for their logo: purples, pinks, yellows, and oranges. This immediately reminded me of the American Southwest sunsets. I'm from Las Vegas, which is kind of like the heart of the Southwest, believe it or not, and I can say with absolute confidence that we have the best sunsets in the world. Every night they're like this vibrant orange and hot pink, and then they're behind a backdrop of these black mountain ranges. It's breathtaking. So I decided to turn my lamp into a landscape inspired by Las Vegas sunsets. I started by painting some mountain ranges in black on the resin. I kept these more transparent so that the light will shine through. Then, once that was dry, it was time to add the color jewelry LED resin in a gradient. I added purple at the top, red in the middle, and yellow at the bottom, and then I swirled it all together into a beautiful sunset gradient. I cured these under my UV lamp after every layer. Then I put the whole thing under my stronger UV light for several minutes. I tried working fast because as I was working, the resin kept dripping down the sides or at the bottom, and it really bothered me at first. Like, I couldn't get it to not run, and I thought it was gonna ruin my piece, but I kind of was able to scrape it back up with the toothpick, and it sort of added to the watercolor look, so it's okay. So, in a typical southwestern sunset, the mountains in the distance are a lighter blackish color, while the nearer mountains are a darker black, which is why I did the colored resin over top these black mountains, because I'm going to make some mountains in the foreground using the black 3D color resin. I drew in some more mountains and then brushed the pigment down with my brush. This way it'll add a sense of distance in the painting so it's not so two-dimensional. Then, to incorporate Las Vegas, the city of lights, I added a thin line of the gold 3D color resin along the tops of the mountains, as well as some gold cacti in the foreground and background. It is the desert, after all. I felt like the bottom was too bland, so I decided to add some beautiful holographic gold flaky glitter. To add the glitter, I painted on some tacky glue in a thin layer, poured the glitter over it, and then pressed it into the glue. And to finish it off, I gave the lampshade a salted rim, just like those classic Vegas cocktails. I painted on some glue and dipped it in the glitter. My tea light wasn't bright enough for my liking, so I added in some LED lights in the middle and then covered the battery pack with some gorgeous faux diamond beads. Look at how freaking sparkly this thing is. It looks like a desert disco ball. I have to be honest with you guys. When I first started this, my skill level was not matching my vision of how I wanted this to look, and I completely panicked. I even DM'd Ayesha on Instagram when I thought I wasn't going to be able to finish this. But she's amazing and was rooting for me the entire time, so I was able to pull it together, and of course, glitter fixes everything. I hope you guys like this lampshade. I promise I'll do a video featuring the stained glass patterns included from Sophie and Toffee in the next few weeks. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe while you're here. You can click the little bell to get notified of when I post. I upload videos every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Ayesha's video is linked at the end of this video and in the description, so make sure you go check her out too. Go write, "Hi Coffee Bean," in her comments so she knows I sent you. You can find both of us on Instagram too, so make sure you stop by and say hi. Thanks everyone. Love you a latte.